And motion is off. And on first down, they give it to White. And White powers his way across the 30. Shy Tuttle eventually makes the tackle, but it's a gain of 8 yards. If he did, I didn't hear anybody say hand afterwards. First down, they hand it off to White. White running left, spins up close to the 39-yard line. Yeah, Burns just checked out of the ball game. It's a 4-man front for the Panthers. They're showing blitz in the middle. And a little trick play for the Buccaneers. Trey Palmer will get the run play and a first down inside Carolina territory. Second possession for the Buccaneers. Mayfield to throw. Evans didn't have a touch on the first drive. Steps in front of J.C. Horn.
Yeah, same. It was a huge factor in this and why this team has been able to kind of pick themselves up.
Third down and 4. Pass is complete to Trey Palmer for first down. J.C. Horn in on the tackle.
Hurry.
On third down, Mayfield to throw. Mayfield looking to the near side for Evans. He's got it. And Evans is knocked out of bounds inside the 10. Heavy on the left side of the offensive line. They go to White, and White lowers his shoulder toward the goal line. And he is
in a pile.
Yes, he is in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 1-yard plunge.
This is what Tampa needs to do a better job of, running the ball, capitalizing when you're last in the league in rushing average.
Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. They'll run it again. Hubbard again trying to go left, and there's nothing there. Anthony Nelson is there to make the tackle for the Buccaneers. It's a loss of 2.
Made a good decision there to have an overthrow and not a contested play.
Thielen's at the top of your screen. The handout to Hubbard, and he's snuffed out. A loss on the play.
They need the draft capital that they don't have to invest in the offensive line.
Thielen in motion. They give it to Sanders. Nothing's there. Stopped by Diaby and a whole host of other Buccaneers. Antoine Winfield was there as well. Sullivan, the tight end, went in motion on third down and long. Young stepping up. He's in trouble. Breaks away. Throws on the run. It is incomplete. Antoine Winfield had it. They were going for Thielen. It'll be fourth down. The green sticker on the back of his helmet with Britt being out for the rest of the game. Nothing there for Hubbard. He's smothered. In fact, he lost 3 on the play.
Certainly could run the ball.
On third down, Young looking to throw. Young, pockets collapsing, and he's going to be sacked. And Mayfield looking to throw on first down. Has Evans into the open field. And Evans has one man to beat. Inside the 10, dives toward the pylon. He's out of bounds.
Might have gone to the pylon a little early, because if you stay in bounds, he's big enough where even if he were pushed, that would still be a touchdown. I don't know if that ball's inside or outside of the pylon there.
That looks inside.
Looks like it's awfully close.
Thielen was in motion. Young steps up, throws on the run for Chark, incomplete. Off the play fake. Young roll in the pocket, looking downfield. Nobody's open, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds. Buccaneers are showing blitz. Here they come. Young's in trouble, and Young is going down.
Now, this is something I've talked about. The lack of either awareness by Bryce Young or answer.
Basically ended the Niners season to a certain extent. Mayfield's in trouble. He dumps it off. He's got White underneath, and White makes a man miss. A little stiff arm out of bounds. That's Godwin. Godwin's going to take it. Godwin's going to get the first down. He slips a tackle inside the 5 toward the pylon. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 19 yards for Godwin. It's his second rush of the year. It's his first touchdown of the year.
Plays ago, losing the edge. Nice little reverse. They lose the edge again. He gets outside. Much needed touchdown for this Buccaneers offense.
Carolina can stop the clock one more time. They give it to White, and White's got the first down and more. White inside the 30. He's waiting to see where, and he finally does.
They bring Godwin in to help seal that edge, and then just a good job by White hitting the hole hard, and then a very smart play.